Howdy folks, John Jones here with kandjrefining. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be kicking off 2021 coin hunt with box number 13. This is going to be MMR 1313. It's going to be a full box of halves. If you haven't watched box 12, I'm going to put a link right up here so you can take a look at that. And when you get back, then watch box 13. Box 12 held a lot of really interesting and cool things to find. So without further delay, let's start box 13. All right, box 13, MMR 13. And this box does look like it has some tape issues here. So we'll just go ahead and just peel it off instead of cutting it open. But if we look inside, you can definitely see it's a new box. So let's take a look up here on top and see if we see anything interesting. And we do see a couple of bicentennials, rather, right here. I see a 2000 right here, another bicentennial obverse right here. I do not see any silver. Nothing at all right here on top. Let me go ahead and flip this around and get these pulled out, and I'll set them up here on the top. All right, let's get this out of the way. So I didn't see any silver in here. The best we have is we have a couple of these that have a really nice looking ender on there. Maybe we'll get lucky. These look like 97s, but they also look, roughly uncirculated. They're not bad looking condition, really, from what I can see right here. Of course, our 90s coins were struck pretty well, so let's go ahead and we'll dive into this. I'm not going to do 3 rolls. I'll do the first roll and then I'll jump into time lapse. Of course, we are hoping for silver. I do not see any silver here, but we still can get some silver. There are 20 coins in here to go through each one, so we have a good possibility of finding silver and some variety. I do see a lot of 71s and 74s, which is what we've been coming across pretty much every half box that we've been doing. But hopefully we get something. Crossing our fingers. Let's go ahead and get into roll number 1. All right, let's go ahead and jump in here on roll number 1. New gloves makes it hard to grab that toothpick all the time. Of course, we are certainly hoping for silver. This is quite interesting that we're not finding any silver anymore all of a sudden. All right, and I see some nice edges here. I'm still trying to get a proof bicentennial half. I know I had said that I wasn't really going after halves or bicentennials rather, but yes, I am. I do want a proof bicentennial, and finding one would just be awesome. 72, that is the Denver. '93, yeah, and these 90s coins are still looking great, which is not really a mystery. They such a deep strike. Or bicentennials. We're still looking for a nice 87 to add to the book. We would certainly like to see those. Don't forget to check those 74s. One for the doubling. You should be able to see it quite apparently in the obverse. And check it, make sure you're not getting, or not throwing away, rather, a planchet error coin. Another 74. 71. Same thing. Make sure that's not a planchet error coin. Another 74 is a Philly. $72s. Check for those initials. That would be astonishing to come through here and find one of those. I'm pretty sure that they're already all scooped up. But doesn't hurt to check for them. Planchet error coins is what I'm referring to. There's a nice 82. Really nice. Got a little bit of scarring on the cheek. Maybe actually, no, it's a little bit of dirt on the cheek. It's still a nice looking coin though. We do have 82s already in the book, but because this one looks so nice, I'm going to go ahead and put it to the side and I'll check it against what I actually have. So here we go with the 2000. Quite wore out already. All right, so that's the end of roll number 1. And we'll go ahead and we'll dive into roll number 2, and I'll go into time lapse, and we'll be back. And it looks like we're going to get a 40%er. I don't know how I missed it by the edge. Well, I can see how I missed it by the edge. It looks like it's rolled up against enough other coins where it has exchanged a little bit of copper on the edge. 1968. First silver 50-cent piece. 2021. This thing is actually really nice. I'm really surprised that I missed this. I'm gonna have to roll it back and check the time lapse and see if it picked it up. Maybe I can slow it down and point it out. All right. Silver number 1. Let's keep going. I'll let you guys be the judge. This is a 72 Denver. And the error on this coin is, let's see if I can't. No FG. Now, you do see a faint impression. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to check this 72 Denver. 1972 Denver. Not bad looking coin. But we wanted to check this for the no initials. And as we can see right here, we have no initials. There are no initials to be seen, which is absolutely what we want to see. What we were seeing though is a slight indentation. But if we move this around, we are not seeing the FG. I see a very, very slight indentation is all I see. I'm going to take a look at this and compare it to what PCGS says. See if it's even worth sending in to get graded. PCGS, and just, I think this is what we're seeing. We're seeing this indentation right here, which it also shows up on PCGS. I see also something kind of strange here on the ear. It looks like the hair actually goes over the ear a little bit. I'll have to look into that also. But yeah, let's keep going. Wow, so I missed another one by the edge. We got a 1966. That's going to be number 2. Pretty good if you're asking me. Silver number 2. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Let's keep going. Finally, the dry streak is over. We got some silver, finally. Oh my goodness. We've been searching for silver and have not gotten any silver at all. Yes. Not bad looking 68 right here. 40%er. And a nice yellow tone 66. 40%er also. Man, silver. It's been a while since we've seen any silver, so I'm pretty stoked about it. Just in case you haven't noticed. What do y'all think about this 72 right here? Man, if you look at this with a naked eye, you don't see any initials there at all. I'm kind of new to getting into any type of error coins at all. So mainly I just go after key dates, silver, specific mint marks, things like that. So errors are kind of a whole different ballpark, and really error coins haven't really been sought after for really long. I think maybe only about a decade and a half or so. I'm pretty curious if this thing is actually going to get a variety detail. Also, there's always that scare of it may come back cleaned or something like that. But great looking coin, not bad at all. So out of all the halves that we did in that box, we got several coins that are in IFC. We ended up getting two 2015s, a 2013, which is really nice strike. 2011, we got a 2009 and 2005 and a 2003. Of course, you're always going to get the 2000s and 2001s. I don't really keep them. I've gotten my fair share and cherry picked 2001, 2002. The 2003 is actually going to fill a spot. There's an open spot there. So there's a lot of coins here that we're going to get into an open spot. We have 4 more boxes from this same bank. I kind of feel like there may be a collection dump here based on the type of coins that I'm finding. We found a lot of 70s, a lot of 80s, and a lot of 90s that look like they came out of a collection. They don't look circulated. For the amount of time you could see a difference as you're going through the rolls where these 90s are popping out and these 80s are popping out, where they look like they've been stored. They look like they've been hoarded up and, you know, kept away. Fortunately for us, we're going to get some new coins to put in the folder. I don't really make a habit on halves of trying to keep all the mints and all that. Mainly right now, just the goal of getting the date in there in a specific condition and continuously trying to upgrade that condition is my main goal. Maybe later when we basically, you know, we peaked on our Denvers or peaked on our Phillies of that date, then we can start trying to get our, you know, the counter partners of the mints. Yeah, because halves kind of, you know, they get heavy after a while. So with that being said, let's keep on with that silver streak, man, because it was getting dry and I'm glad it's over. So if you're ready to do it, we have a whole box here coming up. So stick around because we are planning on finding more silver, more West Points, more of those proofs, those beautiful coins that are not meant to be circulated. The varieties that we're coming across are kind of ridiculous. Box 14 is coming up, and I hope you're ready for it because we are. And until next time, kandjrefining.